Hello beautiful people, welcome to a new video on my channel. My name is Mamo. On my channel you will find different videos related to camera gear, filming, photography tips, anything related to content production, content creation. Today we're gonna talk about a new light I received from Amaran, which is part of the Aperture brand. This is the 60x. Let's find out what it is, how it works, and when we could possibly use this kind of light. Also, I'm gonna use the light as a key light in this video. We're gonna test it out with the lantern, so stay tuned until the end of this vlog to see how it works. Or if you wanna skip right there, go and hit the timestamps in the description tab. The 60x is a 65 watts light. It's a LED light. It's bicolor, so we can go from colder temperature to warmer temperature in Kelvin, and we actually can cover from 2700 to 6500 Kelvin. What I love about these lights nowadays is that they're becoming so portable but still very powerful. I've used similar lights for professional work when I travel, because I commute a lot for work as a video maker and photographer, so I need this kind of gear to be light and portable. But as you can see, I'm using also this kind of lights for my YouTube videos, and that's when I use them the most actually, as key light, fill light, hair light, whatever. Professionally, I use them for interviews, and also lately I filmed a TV show and I actually had 4 or 5 small lights like this. Let's not forget how useful they are also for product photography and videography, in particular when we are gonna match it with the lantern, which I have and I'm gonna show you later on. What's in the box? A bit of unboxing for you guys. First of all, EPP carrying case. I love this stuff. I love how portable the lights are becoming, but they are useless if they don't get with the case. We get, of course, the light itself with the reflector. The light comes with a protector to protect the LED, the actual bulb. We have a tiny diffusion layer that goes on the reflector itself to make the light a bit softer. Not bad. This is literally 2%. We have an adapter here which goes from standard stands. You also have a hole for your umbrella. The pin comes off and it can be reversed as well, so different options, and you can mount your light horizontally as well because you've got a different hole on the actual adapter. And the adapter can be folded at 90 degrees as well. So a lot of options here to cover any angle. Last but not the least, we have this V-mount plate that goes on the side of the light. This is a dual NPF battery that actually can mount Sony batteries. And of course we have the different cables to connect the light to either the battery plate but also the power cable. Let's talk about the dimensions and the weight of the light. Dimension wise, we're going to talk about 11.7 centimeters by 11.1 by 23 centimeters with the reflector on. Without the reflector is kind of a squared shape. The build and the body feels nice and professional. It's made of plastic and some aluminum alloy. We have a digital display on the side, easy to navigate, just a couple of settings right here on the light itself. About the mount of the light for the softboxes and diffusers, this is a Bowens mount, standard Bowens mount, which is great. So you can adapt anything you might already own right on top of the light. You don't need to purchase any adapter or as such. Cooling system, we have a built-in fan right here at the back. Well, I'm very close to the light right now, but I can hear a bit of noise, but I'm pretty sure if you place it a meter away, you won't be able to pick it up with your mic, especially as you're talking, as I'm doing right now. But this is how it sounds. So fan test, there you go. This is 1% now, but I powered the light at 100% and the noise didn't change. So the fan keeps the same speed. How do we power the light? We've got 3 different options. Another great feature right here. Of course, we have the power cable, which is quite long. I'm pretty sure it's around 4 meters. So, well, long enough for the majority of your shoots. You can always use an extension cable, but definitely very long for what I need. As I mentioned, we have a V mount right here on the side of the light, and of course we can use our Sony batteries adapter. And by the way, the Sony batteries don't come with the kit. Third option is actually to run the light through V-mount batteries. So these type of batteries with a V-mount, and once again we place it on the side of the light. In this case you will need a D-tap cable to DC, so you need to purchase that separately, but that's a third option to power the light with. How do we control the light? We got two different ways. One is by using the buttons on the light itself. Right here at the back, very simple. We got the power button, on and off. The red dial can be used either to change the temperature of the light, either the power of the light. You will see from here. Now it's set to the actual power of the light, 0. And I can just increase by rotating. There's some presets already, so if I press once the red button, I will go higher in terms of power of 20%. Now I press it again, it goes to 60, 80, 100 and back to 20. And then I can simply dial down the power to 0 or whatever I need. Now to change this button for the temperature, I hold it and the arrow will go down to the temperatures, and again I just spin the wheel and go up and down. And if I press the button, I will have some presets already with different temperatures. Second option to control the light is via the app called Sidus or Sidus Link Bluetooth app that can be found on the Google Apps or the iStore. The second option to control our light is the app called Sidus Link app or Sidus. You will find it on Google Apps or iStore. Let's get into it. First of all, you need to connect your light, so turn on the Bluetooth and also the location. That helps for your Bluetooth to actually find the light. Once we're here, we can play with the color, the temperature of the light, with the intensity, but we also have different effects, which is great. First of all, we can slide the first intensity slider. There you go, it says it all. Then we have the temperature, CCT. We go from warmer to cooler temperatures. Once again, let's keep it to 5600. What we can do is to go to source match, which means through the camera of our phone, we can point at some walls or some subject in particular, and we can find the temperature of that specific object and match it. This wall, for example, is a 6500 Kelvin and the light just matched it. You go also some manual settings and music effects, which means your light will react to the music, to the beats. What I wanted to show you is the effects as well. Right here at the bottom of your app, you got a different effects. For example, lighting. You can choose the frequency, intensity, and the color, the temperature of your light. And then you simply click on start. And there you go. That's your lighting effect. You can stop it. Go to, for example, let's say paparazzi. I'm going to start and so on. Really cool effects to be creative and enhance your videos. I'm going to stop it there. You can save your presets right here at the bottom, which is great. So the next time you use the light, you'll be ready to roll. That's what I wanted to talk about in terms of light. We're gonna test it out as a key light and also with a big lantern. For the price at the moment, this light comes at £218, the kit I just showed you in this video, but go and check the Amazon. Actually, you can find the link in the description tab, or you can go on the Aperture website as well. I'm gonna go open wide on the lens here just to show you how big the lantern is. We're gonna test it out. Check this thing. This is a 90 centimeter softbox lantern. It's huge, great for product photography, videography. Let's see how it works. Also on the key light. Look at this thing. I'm not sure if my stand is gonna hold this. Okay. Can you still see me? Okay, I'm gonna replace my key light. This is our curtain. it just goes around the lantern basically, and you can direct the light and also avoid any spilling. So if you want to keep some of the room dark, for example, you can through this material. All right, let's do it. Are you ready? Can you see me? So this is me without any key light, just with the background and the fill light. I'm gonna turn the 60x on at 25% with a big lantern on. And here I am. Also, I'm using the curtains as I showed you before to avoid any spilling in the background, and it's actually working very well. But I'm not exposed properly, so I'm gonna go to half of power, and I think that's the right exposure for me. My face is evenly lit. I really like it, it's very soft. A bit of light actually is spilling in the background because again, this lantern is huge. And the great use of lanterns are actually to lit up big rooms and recreate daylight. So this is probably not the best purpose for the lantern, but I wanted to show it to you because it's a great product. Link in the description as well. Let me go up to 100% and recreate some daylight here. Yeah, it's definitely too much for the purpose of my vlog today, but it works really well. And I'm just looking at the bulb and it doesn't bother me either because it's so big that it diffuses the light properly. Good stuff. Okay, let's go back to half, and I think we are done with the test. Go and check out my brand With You clothing, link in the description. You can check my channel for different lights, different camera gear, a lot of reviews and tips there, so definitely hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button, notifications on, so the next time I will launch a video, which is quite often, you will know. Tiny lovely light for today, that's all. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.